hello there, my Dragon Squad. Sorry I didn't quickly say this, but yes, hello there. I am. Final Whisper. Hello there, guys. This is me, Side Dragon Jam. Well, no, not Side. Listen here. So far, let's just say that, for this live stream, we're going to be installing Windows 7. I mean, not Windows 7, but Windows 11 at 12 p.m. And then we're going to test it with installing some games and then see if, they can at least try to run on it. So anyways, let's get started. So let's proceed with this Windows 11 setup. Okay, let's select this since I made sure like before I started this live stream I was gonna get ready and going, but then I thought about streaming this. So, I just selected this now after doing that clear up. So let's just get this rolling. Still waiting for this thing. And don't worry, I have a whole bunch of games on one of my US I don't want too much choice, but I do have you know okay, I'm gonna slot in a different USB drive. But I got two USB drives that have games on now, which could be good for doing these tests. At which we can just, when we can, once we're at the certain virtual desktop, we can then mount these USBs. Can I talk regularly now? So yes, guys, sorry for so much whispering, but yeah, basically, we're going to be installing, like I'm doing so far right now, I'm installing Windows 11 into this virtual machine, and then once installed, we're going to be trying to see if it can run any of the games that I do have. I know that this would possibly take be faster if I were to create the virtual image on a solid state drive, but sadly I don't have that, and I'm hoping to someday upgrade to only solid state drives for future PCs. Hey, both Pro and Spirit, or if you guys are somehow hearing me in reality or get a notification, please do come into the live stream. This is going to be an epic one. You know what? Since we're kind of like sitting here bored,
I'm gonna place something, and I'm gonna have to put on a sadly I'm gonna have to put on a loop, but whatever I'm gonna have to choose for playing as music in the background, I'm gonna have to choose non-copyrighted music, which I do have. There's certain music from some games I do enjoy that are not copyrighted. Now you guys are seeing so much albums I have. Okay, so now okay, all the other parts of these are kind of copyrighted, but the main theme isn't. So now I'm hoping that this repeat does, of course, is that if you know if they're all you know just repeats a song. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I'm going sadly for you guys, I'm gonna have to put this on a lot of repeats. Maybe I don't have to add all this. I could just have like that. So now if I play, okay, we'll have something to listen to while this installs. I'm sorry guys that this has to be on a repeat kind of audio thing. Sorry guys, just waiting for this. I would possibly play this since, um, yeah, this is a possibility for me to play for you guys right here because I believe this is possibly not copyrighted, or I don't know if it is or not. know what other kinds of to play for you guys. Well, one thing I could do, guys, that's in that apparently one thing I heard that kind of dodges the whole entire like movies, movies entirely getting copyright struck on YouTube. That somehow if the frame rate of the movie is different, like somehow when you're playing the movie, if the frame rate is different from the actual movie itself, somehow it dodges a copyright claim. But then again, I don't want to test it by playing one of the movies I have on my PC. And like I do have a couple movies that have no deal run too low, and I have a certain player where I have a frame rate converter hooked to it. Let's see here, how much resources is this taking from my PC? Because maybe I could do a little bit of gameplay of like maybe showing of my Minecraft world or something like that while this is going on. And the reason why I put a certain possible game for the stream, as Fate, because one game I'm going to be installing is Fate the Traitor Soul. But sadly, I may have to turn off the music volume, because as soon as you go into like I don't know, but like so far I know some of the music in Grove is apparently copyrighted. So it's, come on, I just pressed Control. Hold up, I know this art trick. Okay, Task Manager. Of course, since my PC is still on hard disk drives, it takes a bit of time to load up and all that. But of course I have set up to where like if I public test mode for it to show my current performance. Yikes, I don't think that I could at all, guys, playing kind games, because they would also be slowed down. And since I enabled certain art-based virtual thing to do, it's supposed to try to use this thing, my certain GPU virtually for so in order to like give you guys this stream at 60 frames a second, let me show you guys. So in OBS here, if I go in my certain settings, let's see here, video, how I get 60 frames per second without it having any kind of errors is that, let's see, where is it, oh yeah, if I'm streaming and as well recording, I use a certain card as part of my integrated graphics card, which is with my CPU. So instead of trying to do recordings with my have my graphics card do, instead of having my GPU do a kind of encoding for videos, which I have to stick it to 30 frames. Instead, I have the integrated graphics doing it for 60 frames a second. And because of this, I'm able to record and stream at 60 frames a second. haven't done like a live stream like this, like ever, of streaming of using a virtual machine. Just wait for this thing to get done. I'm sorry guys, but I have to pause this music a bit because like even though I listened to it before like tons of times, I'm just like like I have so much of music, but don't know how much of it is not copyrighted. It seems like we have another viewer of this channel. If someone else is watching, like other than me, please, chat away and look at the chat on my phone because, well, but might as well just chat away so that way I can chat back, so that way we can have a little conversation while this thing finally gets to being done. The reason why I could have got this done like a day or two prior, but I thought I'd live stream the whole entire installation and of Windows 11 and as well to get game installed. But since this VM of course is not hooked up to a network, that means that I'm definitely not gonna have like at least I'm hoping that that somehow it won't be connected online, because if it is, then I'm gonna have to like save the machine state or do something where I could disconnect the virtual machine from the internet, because I'd rather just have it create a local, like a usual local Windows account. The kind where you just have a username, password, bam, nothing to do with any of the online kind of things. Wait a minute. I know what. Well, I know some of my videos, such as like ones that came from certain cartoon collections. I know some of them are yeah, some of them could possibly not be copyrighted, which means that if I were to know which ones are and which ones are not copyrighted, I could play those while streaming this, and you guys can see how, like, in my opinion, how great looking any kind of video will look like at 60 frames a second. So yeah, while we wait, we can just do that. I'll go to my certain Popeye things like. Okay, so right here, I know this one right here is copyrighted, so like you have to make sure that let's see here. Okay, so here's Private Pop. I know that one isn't copyrighted, or Taxi Turvy. Excuse me, guys. bit of a odd sneeze. I'm not sick, guys, just allergies. Know this between sickness and allergies. Well, while that thing's gone, I might as well play, one of the things here. But don't worry, I'm not going to get copyright strike for this because somehow I noticed that this isn't copyrighted.
Private Eye Popeye, at your service. Gosh. I better trace that call.
Hold up, let's just check of... Yeah, hold up.
Madam is expecting you, sir.
Stop! Stop! I'm Private Eye Popeye, ma'am. At your service.
I'm so glad you're here. I have a job for you.
Hold up, let's just check of... this thing here. Also, I believe that there's a certain set date or something like that where, where I believe the very first Mickey Mouse short film, there's a certain set date where it's not, or it won't be copyrighted anymore. And as long as Disney doesn't do anything about it, I'm guessing that then people could possibly live stream it at 60 frames a second.
It's the butler. Got back here, you crook.
Cartoon logic.
I arrest you in the name of the law.
Garçon.
Your order, monsieur. Where to, monsieur? Going up.
Well, let's see here. Hold up. Yeah, it's getting a little bit closer.
for you, princess.
Let's see here, just to make sure. Okay, I am allowing
In
it.
the name of the...
As in, I am allowing this certain thing that's helping the frame rate be at, for this player be at 60 frames a second.
Madam, the case is solved.
My hero.
Gosh, ma'am.
Well, since this is just, over, let's just... Let's see here. So since it's done, I'm not going to really play another, possibly not copyrighted video. Sorry guys, just trying to get my flask open. Sorry for the certain possibly yes. Yes, well, just in case, sorry for this for the whole entire ASMR thing. Just waiting for this thing to get done with. Let's see here. I'm trying to think here, guys. Oh, like, I don't know if anyone move, like, What I heard though is that what it would do with frame interpolation and anything that helps with getting the frame rate up to 60 frames a second per video, I heard that somehow, like, if someone were to live stream a movie or just live stream any kind of possibly copyrighted kind of video or, copyrighted videos or movies, one thing that some people figured out though is that somehow that 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 somehow if someone were to upload a video or even have on a stream like play a movie but play the movie where the frame rate is 60 frames a second, somehow it just dodges the bullet of getting copyright claim at all because the frame rate isn't really the source original frame rate. Let's see here, there's full screen mode and all that. But I'd rather keep it like, let's see here. Well, okay, so I'm thinking I'll keep it like this, but let's go back to here. Like here I have a bunch of game installers right here. And a bunch of installers here. So what I'm going to do is that, let's see, input. So once we're finally at the Windows 11 desktop, which to me I think looks beautiful, and I'm thinking like, why can't anyone try to take that and try to have Windows, the current Windows 10 installation have at least almost the same looks. So, anyways, so once this thing is done with, then I am going to have the two USB drives of mine right here or right here. Like, I already took a bunch of, installation discs I still have because, I keep around some good old PC games that you can just install by the disc, and there you go, there's the game. And once I figured out how to just run this, like if the setup requires a certain thing of the disk in order for it to succeed in the setup, then I'll possibly just look around look around in the disk certain files and folders for where those certain files are, put them in the same directory, or make sure that I could find a way to get the thing to be thinking that it is running off the disk when it isn't at all, but still it's a legal way for me to kind of virtualize any of my disks. But for some things, for some games, they sadly cannot work like that. I'm live streaming. Hold up, guys. I'm hoping that this I get picked up. Wait, hold up, guys. I'm gonna mute this mic just in case. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to mute myself because my brother makes TikToks and he sometimes chooses ones where there's cussing, and I try to keep cussing out the channel. Like, I try to keep my channel like PG-13 or something like that, but I try to keep it clean on the language, but like, shoot, I'll play a rated M game, but I'd rather let the games cuss or anything like that. Okay, so here we go, the magical moments of Windows 11 being installed in this virtual machine. Okay, I'm not going to press anything for it to boot to the certain virtual DVD. Hold up guys, let's see here. How much storage is the VM currently taking? Oh wow. Currently it's taking up near 9 gigabytes of space. Sorry. Okay, is anyone gonna come and chat the chat with me? Cause, you know, this is just a chill stream here, and so far the goal of the stream is not only get Windows 11 installed into a virtual machine, but as well to see at all if I could get any of my games installed. And I'm just hoping that there's some built-in sound drivers already. Oh, let's see here. Okay, so I don't know how much this will. I don't know how much this will stretch out the stream or anything, but okay. So like once we're finally at the desktop, I know I said I'm going to see about installing any kind of games or anything, but I thought of this. What's it? What's it at? So guys, what I plan on doing thus far for this stream, like I was about to say before I heard some other kind of voice kind of coming off here, is that once I was thinking at first, like once we get to the desktop, get these games installed, but I'm thinking if I possibly probably shut down the VM and then readjust the thing to be more widescreen, then I could do that. So if anybody at all that's watching this stream knows how to type in the chat, please tell me if you guys would like me to resize the VM here because yeah, I'm live streaming on YouTube. I'm live streaming this at 60 frames a second. Is it? Is there going to be anyone in the chat that wants to say if they would like me to wants to get to the virtual desktop for me to probably shut off the virtual machine, go into the search settings and get like a 720p or near 1080p kind of thing. But because other than that, I'll possibly just leave it like this. So is there anyone there in the chat? BoPro, how are you gonna stick here for a whole entire stream? Okay, so BoPro, in your opinion, would you like me, once I get to virtual desktop, for me to shut off the VM, change the resolution, just before I would get back to the certain virtual desktop to install any kind of games to this. Well, I guess that stretches the stream a bit then. Well, you know, like if possible, if nobody would mind, like since I'm playing it, like I don't when I do streams, I don't even have it scripted out. I just just roll by it, just not really roll by it, but just like do it as is, just go with the flow kind of stream. So if I'm needed a little bit in reality, expect me to be when I say being AFK a bit, like try to entertain yourself or try to think of something that you really like, and hopefully it'll go drift until I come back. So, Bobo, let's start up a chat while we wait for this thing. Okay, so let's double check the chat here. I've been trying to do that, but let's see here. Okay. Okay, so that resize should be good. Okay, we're waiting for this thing to finally get ready. Thank you, Bopo, for sharing my video. Okay, I'm sorry for that. I don't even know I was breathing into the mic, but well, let's see here. Like, Bopo, do you think at all if I should open up voice mod and tweak the certain the server reduce background noise to see if it'll just go just for my voice instead of possible breathing. Sorry, but I think reduced background won't help that much. Well, you want me to stop my breathing? Maybe sometimes, I'm just getting a little bit excited that I'm finally trying Windows 11 out for myself with this virtual machine, and I wouldn't really want to try it on my own main PC. Like I might try it on like a separate PC setup in the future before like it's super stable enough for anyone to possibly upgrade to it. But of course, I would possibly not actually try, actually for a main build do Windows 11 until I get a solid state drive. So it's still getting ready. I don't know what's taking so darn long. Like if I look at OBS here, it seems like I've been streaming just to an hour now. Mostly getting this installation going and all this. Dang. But yeah, sorry for all the certain breathing and all that. Maybe it's just that, like I said before, I'm a little bit excited on doing this in the stream. So I'm trying to like both do our conversation here while we wait for this thing because other than that, like I'm a little bit maybe a little bit drifting off. I would like to show my Minecraft world, so I'll do this, but it seems like this virtual machine is already taking resources itself, which means that so yeah, if I were to try to do, like a little bit of like showing you my job worlds, that would still take, that would still use my PC's hardware, and the virtual machine kind of needs that kind of needs the hardware to virtualize it all. But, but, like for PC virtual machines, it's not that hard to kind of emulate Windows because guys, is that why I can't see any update? What do you mean? What do you mean? No KHLIF, and welcome to the live stream. If you just recognize this channel at all because I'm, streaming Windows 11, please, you know, if you want to enjoy kind of future live streams of me streaming, like kind of OS installs and testing out if they can run games or not, and or just gaming in general for this channel, please, um, you know, just if you don't mind, just please subscribe. Well, it would be great if sometime this week if Windows were to release actual official images. Well, you saw it today, like, hold up, let me search it up while we wait for this VM to be done with. Is Windows 11 officially out? Let's see. So some people have videos out that are a bit days old, saying that Windows 11 did kind of, is officially confirmed, but this is a leaked image from this is one of the leaked install images from test. But for me, I'm going to definitely make sure to that that like I said before, way earlier in the live stream, I am not going to at all install. I mean, not install, but I'm not going to at all hook it to my Microsoft account. I'll be creating a local account. But anyone that's here, welcome to the live stream. If you're new here, please subscribe and all that. Well, I'm guessing it's gonna have to, like, Windows 11, if it is definitely officially confirmed, I'm guessing it's gonna have to either come out if Microsoft really thinks they could pull a, like official images where people were to, actually use their Microsoft account and all that to try it out, that they shouldn't ban them or anything. But, but I guess if they catch anyone using the certain install image and all that, you know, using with their account, then yeah, when then Microsoft may just try to axe off the account, or for you to kind of ask for them to not do that. But for me, I'm going to purposely not hook my Microsoft account to Windows 11 at all, just to make sure that nothing bad happens. Cause I do have a Microsoft account, but I don't want it to get, hit bad enough where I no longer have it. So Windows 11 is still loading up. Really? Like legit? Like legit? But, well, apparently GoPro, one thing I'm thinking, if I've heard GoPro correct from somewhere, is that Windows, and even seeing in the chat, that Windows 11 will be officially brought out tomorrow, but I'm not exactly 100% for sure that if Microsoft won't hit people with their accounts getting oofed or deleted, all because they decided hook their Microsoft account to Windows 11. Like, I may stick to Windows 10 still, and I just use Windows 11 Virtual Machine until I know that Windows 11 is stable enough and that I have a solid state drive where it wouldn't take that long. Man, I remember years back when Windows 10 was starting to come out. Still waiting for this blessed thing, but more actual fun would come. Like, come on, guys, just stick in here, please. Nobody leave anything. Like, let's see here. Dang it! One person that was viewing this possibly went away, but oh well. I guess they can't just stick it in and wait for the best to come. Hey, bro, make sure that there's some ice in there. I like cold water. Well, I'm definitely grateful for people coming over to this live stream and all that, but I do wish for them to get subscribed and stick around. But as you can see, guys, here we have, you know, um, you know, of course, this is a virtual machine, so I just chose to have a certain, I chose to have this thing to be running off of a virtual hard disk image. Instead of having a fixed size, I thought of doing just a dynamically, like how I chose this, where that the file itself will get a little bit larger as anything's edited goes on. And thus far, if we were to go to here, Okay, so at first when checking it was around 9 gigs and now it's getting close to 9.5 gigs. I guess saying what it's doing is getting it's a little bit growing the certain virtual disk image size. Sorry guys that I'm breathing like I'm doing, but like this is like I'm not gonna be I may like a little bit start up a little bit of gameplay, but I'm not gonna be fully playing a game on it. Like so far we're gonna like the what I plan for this live stream is once I have Windows 11 installed and all that, and once we're actually at the desktop, I'm going to not going to do a nice natural safe shutdown of the virtual machine, close it, and then have this box kind of, thing, this box kind of virtualized screen to be, more widescreen. And then after that, we're going to then, get some games installed. And I do have a whole bunch, like I said earlier in the stream, what I did earlier is that I put a whole bunch of, because I do still have a, DVD, I still do have a disk drive or, a certain kind of DVD-ROM drive to be reading any kind of game disc for PC that I do have around. And, and for some of that, I was able to trick into just running off of a USB drive. But anyone that's in the chat that wants to strike up a little bit of, communicate, well, not really communication, but, a little bit of conversation while we still wait for this thing, go ahead. But now, like, I might get close to thinking to pull up another, non-copyrighted kind of video that I do have, and, play it for you guys over the stream. Oh, we heard something. Oh, this is something. We just a little bit heard something right there. Let's see here. Come on, load up. Okay, is this the right country to represent? Yes, United States. This is definitely different looking from the Windows 10 setup. Well, actually, let's see here. So, um, sure, network. Um, okay, I purposely disconnected the virtual kind of Ethernet jack. I purposely disconnected the virtual Ethernet on this virtual machine. Come on, load up. So it does seem to have like already built-in sound drivers. Waiting for this thing like so I will want to strike up a conversation in chat while you wait for this thing to load up. Something went wrong. You try again or skip for now. Okay, I'm gonna purposely hit on try again. So like the certain virtual CPU courses that's detecting is the same sort of Intel i3 um processor that I have. And I guess in the settings I also have it triggered to where it's supposed to be kind of using like a virtualized version of my sort of AMD GPU. So just waiting for this thing to still go on. Wait a minute. One thing I'm thinking, guys, is it were. Wait a minute. I think I could do this. Hold up. I hope this doesn't mess it up. I'm gonna pause it. I'm gonna pause the server machine. I'm gonna close, but I'm gonna put down save the machine states. Let's see here. Okay, so now we're back to this. So I'm gonna go into settings. Let's see your system. Oh man, we can't adjust. So when pause, let's see here. So display. Oh, let's see here. Display screen. Blast it. Do I have to actually? We're gonna go back, guys. Like we'll go back to the save state kind of thing, and so we gotta wait for it to get back to the desktop. Just shut off the virtual machine, just to to readjust some things and give it more. Let's see here. Well, thanks to anyone that's still sticking around. So we're still blessed waiting for this thing to. I'm definitely guessing that this virtual machine would need more virtual memory to use. Let's see here. I did hear something from the virtual machine here. Blast it. If it says for it to try again, I'm just gonna hit skip. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to power up the virtual machine, but I'm hoping that it that. Okay, so since we kind of shut off the virtual machine, let's give it some more. Okay. I'm gonna give it some more. Okay, so I'm giving it, up, another. So I'm going to use half of my CPU and more RAM. Hopefully that definitely helps it to speed up. Okay, so. that's for the sound recording here. So, okay, so we're allowing it some more memory, allowing more processor. I have to live stream, but just a chill one where I could just go.
Yell and scream like my normal talking. Because you talk this loud when he's doing it, and I'm gonna talk right in your live stream. Start it up.
I started earlier with this.
I just did a chill one.
When I look at my analytics, most of my
Okay, let's try to still get this virtual machine rolling.
active at an earlier time where I
So let's see what let's see if this thing will go a little bit faster. That we gave it some more. That we allowed it to have another core to use as well. Allowed it some more RAM.